Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Happy Labor Day. I'm so happy to have this extra day off. I sure needed it. Daughter had a birthday party on her 11th birthday on Saturday, and then we had five of her friends sleep over. So it was a pretty busy Saturday night. We definitely needed yesterday to recover. I still feel like I'm recovering a little bit, so I should be good to go back to work tomorrow. I wanted to talk about. First of all, I want to send a shout out to Eric and his son Will. Hi, how you guys doing? And I wanted to talk today about. I'm really upset, really disappointed, really kind of tired of all this division we have on so many issues. I'm sure we probably always were divided on certain things, but just not to this extreme that I see today. I mean, when I was a kid, um, obviously think as a child, but you don't think as an adult. But I remember adults being adults back then. You can't really, some kids actually think like adults, which is great. You can't really expect them to, but when somebody's an adult, you really expect them to act like an adult, not be name calling, not being nasty to another adult or to children. Um, it just seems like, nowadays there's so many issues, especially with COVID and, vaccines, the mask issue. There is, even recently with Afghanistan, there are some people that think that we should have stayed in Afghanistan. It wasn't safe to pull out like we did, and some people think that we should have gotten out, that it was the best decision. And you know, who knows what's the best thing to do at times. I just kind of go with the flow and take things as they come. Um, I kind of wish that people look at these issues like the way that they, with humor, like the way they look at sports teams. I mean, people have their own opinions. We have our, guys and women too, have our divisions on our favorite sports teams. We wear a jersey to, maybe to support our team, like at work, and like on Friday during football season, it's a tradition. Sometimes we wear our favorite jersey, whatever kind of jersey we want to, but like during football season, every Friday we wear, optional, we wear our jersey of our favorite football team. And there's a big rival with the Bears and the Packers over the years. One of my teachers that I work with is a Packers fan. Her husband's from Wisconsin. She's an Arizona native, and I'll joke around with her. I'll walk in with my Bears jersey on, my Brian Urlacher jersey. I'm like, "Hey, how's it going? I wore this just for you," And I heard one of the teachers talking to her kid. She's a Vikings fan, and she's telling the kid the Bears are playing the Vikings that weekend, and she's like, "Oh yeah, but Jeff thinks that the Bears are going to beat the Vikings." Like, I don't think so. I think the Vikings are going to win, and I think the Vikings did end up winning. But I wish we could look at these other issues with more humor, more lax. It just seems like today everybody is just so irate, so angry, so quick to point fingers and call names, call people stupid and snowflakes, and tell the other political. I noticed it, especially going all the way back to 2016, the whole time Trump was in, and there was just so much division. I think that Trump, a lot of Trump supporters were kind of nasty to the Democrat, but I think the Democrats, were kind of nasty back too. Telling the other, I just don't think it's helpful at all. Telling these other political parties that they're brainwashed, that they need to be reprogrammed, and it's just not helpful at all. It's not respectful. People are allowed to have their opinions, and I wish people, if they didn't have anything nice to say, that they didn't say anything at all. Just leave it. I mean, I have my opinions, but I normally just don't get involved in that kind of nonsense. I just leave it the way it is. And especially with police shootings and mass shootings, there's issues with gun control and everything. There's just some people are for guns, some people are all for open carry, some people are totally against it. Think that nobody besides the police and the military should have guns. It's just a mess. And again, I just wish that people could be more. I just remember as a kid things being more peaceful than they are today. I think people did have their opinions back then, but it seemed like back then people were more respectful, and there wasn't as much hate, as much rival, as much anger as there is now. It could just be my perception. Maybe things were just as bad. Maybe I just didn't think as an adult back then, but I sure certainly didn't see it. I'll tell you that much. So that's all I have to say about these issues. Comment, like, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all real soon with another great video. Have a great holiday, everybody. Talk to you all soon. Bye.